Samford player looks about 2 to 3 inches taller, and more importantly, they look much thicker.
And that's what you'd expect between the two divisions. You know, the athletes are just a little bit different. It doesn't mean if somebody gets hot one day from that three-point line, that's a good equalizer all the way around.
It'll be Sharkey to open up the scoring. It would put it on the north-central side of the state. Samford by 2. Nice follow, Dupree.
Yeah, no block that time. Dupree went straight up, put it down hard.
Well, that's part of that thickness we talked about, the strength.
Well, and you can that time. Dupree went straight up, put it down hard.
Well, that's part of that thickness we talked about, the strength.
Well, and you can tell so far, Sharkey looks like he's going to be aggressive today off those top ball screens.
Pressure and a steal and a bucket. That's DeAndre Thomas.
Good follow-up here by Dupree on the dunk.
And another steal and another basket.
Yeah, this pressure's a lot harder than it was that first possession down.
Wesleyan able to get in the front court.
Something that'll be interesting to watch this game is that new three-point line, too, as guys try to take it. You know, it's a foot further than it was last year.
And his Kentucky Wesleyan Panthers, by the way, too. Getting pressed very, very early. Allen from the baseline won't go. Dupree will finish.
Yeah, and this game really is all about learning for them anyway. They got to learn how to handle this pressure and work through it.
A 3. No good. Robert Allen, sophomore, out of Orlando. He's a left-handed shooter.
Samford's still pounding the paint. Haven't hit a 3 yet. They had a little bit of a hard time for the three-point line in their first game against.
Since the referee, he was in the act of shooting.
Well, you always got to try that. I mean, it's at least worth the effort, right?
Yeah.
Good pass.
And a finish for Logan Dye. That'll be Kentucky Wesleyan. He's one of those walk-ons. He played at Louisville. Logan Dye trying to get position.
Samford's taking advantage of their height we talked about earlier, that they have the advantage on. They're dominating the boards right now, which they need to continue to do. Here, that difference in the three-point line this year, you know, it's gone from 20 feet 9 inches to a little over 22 feet back to the international line. And you know, they did that to open up more drives, which we've seen Samford do a lot today, but it's also going to bring those percentages down a little bit on the three-point shots.
Dante Tatum gets
and
1 out of 2.
Talking about the torn ACL, you know, Samford's a little light on the inside. They had an injury this week to Stanley Henderson, torn ACL, and is out for the season now. So a little thinner on the inside than they were planning on being this year.
Dupree now with 7 points.
Yeah, he's had a better job controlling that now to get back in the game.
Samford, they went after them aggressively in the first 5 minutes with a lot of backcourt pressure, and now they kind of eased up a little bit. And you can't play 40 minutes. That you don't recruit that kind of athlete and that kind of person here. So you do what you can do to be successful.
Yeah, if you can get out of that, you're usually going to be okay, especially if you can get the ball in the middle. That'll break the press easy for you.
Clock at 5 to shoot. Bounce pass.
Off his leg. Good hands on that bounce pass. It was a good idea, but Samford had a little bit better defense getting their hands in there.
Under 6 remaining. First home game of the year for the Bulldogs. It's a 3. Good look.
Brandon Austin was their best three-point shooter last year.
89 threes, CG level, non-stop.
And run quite quickly.
Robert Allen keeps the ball alive. Austin leans in and finishes.
Samford's really aggressive attacking the paint today.
Dupree's defense.
Yeah, he did a great job staying on his feet and not going for the pump fake.
Oh, the crowd wanted Dupree to dunk it. He'll get the basket. They were looking for the explosive dunk.
Well, he tried, but he got somebody hanging on his arm a little bit and just had.
Did not get called. Used his man as a prop.
Oh, good steal.
That's a Sharkey steal right there. Nice pass. Allen will get called for a travel.
Oh, one step too far out.
He was thinking about, again, that exciting dunk.
Been doing a lot better, taking control of the ball, getting some of their shots. They're just going to depend on knocking down a lot of threes today to stay in that game since they don't have the size on the inside that Samford has.
There's Dye. He's got very good low post moves.
Yeah, that was a great drop step and then spin into the little mini hook shot.
And the only thing holding Dye back, really, effort in scoring with 9, Mohammed Abu Arisha. He led Kentucky Wesleyan in scoring.
And he was
Spark off the bench.
He was also the only player that hit more than one shot for the Panthers in the first half. So they need to get some more guys more consistently active in the shooting. I may have hit a couple here and there, but I knew my job. My job was to play defense and help the other guys be better.
Well, somebody has to do that.
That's right.
Samford trying to increase their lead, and they will. Brandon Austin.
Yeah, Sharkey got another. May have lost the ball on his own. It kind of looked like he lost it on that dribble right before, and then got hacked. Kind of helped him out there.
So Allen wants the ball and will go to the free throw line after the made bucket. He got mad.
Good strong move back to the left hand, spin move.
Just over 16 minutes remaining in the half. Samford 39-25 over Kentucky Wesleyan. D2 out of Owensboro. Dupree had a solid first half.
Samford big men are working their moves today.
Game high 11 for Dupree.
And you got to love the stat lines when it's 11 on 6 shots. Efficiency.
No look by Sharkey. Slam it home, Robert Allen.
Now doing a little bit of everything he does. Got the steal on the defensive end and straight to a good assist.
I got a feeling we'll see that one again. 15-30. Three-pointer. Too strong. Got Dupree on the board. Another three.
You know, they've been dominating the paint today, but definitely through more games coming out down the schedule.
And again, he has a chance to move that scoring average up, and you just pick up that free throw shooting percentage by 3 to 5 points.
Yeah.
Boyd, you know,
being a big man inside, you think he's going to get a lot of contact and get a good number of free throws.
Yeah, you don't want to leave points on the bench, or rather at the free.
Yep.
You know, with his free throws, he'd like to get that up in the mid-70s.
And he's got a nice shot, so you think he's going to be able to work on it.
Samford. Tatum. Chucky putting out a little show for the crowd.
Yeah.
And for the video.
So you definitely had learned how to make good moves and have to work on those moves to be able to use that body down there to score on him last year.
Sharkey, knifes inside, back outside for the 3-ball home run. Austin.
Yeah, that's better for Austin. He's slow start for the 3 this year, but knocked down the last couple.
The steal by Austin and the bucket.
Again, a lot different energy for Samford on defense this half, leading to some of these points.
A long second half for these Panthers. They have scored only 8 points.
They've scored 8. Brandon Austin has 15 himself this half.
Add a couple more for Robert Allen, and he's up to 13. These Panthers, 25 games last year, 9 starts. Bank shot. I don't know if he called it, but he's
bank shot from the tee, probably not the traditional.
let off. They have played as intense in the first and the second, but shots haven't fallen. They're smaller, thinner group.
Yeah, it comes down a lot to those turnovers. You know, a few too many turnovers, and just didn't shoot a good enough percentage to stay in the game with the Bulldogs tonight.
Dante Tatum had 4 in his Samford debut. He's got 8. That was the original name of what is now Conference USA. All right. The local crowd found their favorites now.
Emptying the bench.
A couple of points for Ben Sisson. He's now at 6. He literally, from his high school to his college, he could walk.
Well, and a high school teammate of Logan Pageant, too.
It was a package deal.
Yep.
Dye with those nice post moves.
Very good move again underneath there to get to the other side of the rim for the finish.
Under a minute remaining. Thank you.